This has been such an amazing show. And I wanted to take this moment to just speak from the heart to all of you that have watched the show over the years. And you have reminded me, ever since we announced the departure last week, of what this show means to you. And I thank you for your words. And when I thought about taking this moment, I really wanted to reflect on what this show has meant to me and what I hope this show has meant to you. And I'll start by saying it has been a privilege to be here to help you wake up for the past decade. And if there's one lesson that I've learned from this show, it is that adversity is your advantage. I love this show for the conversations that we got to have on this couch. And when I think about overcoming adversity, I think about some of the most powerful conversations that included Paul Chapman. This was a guy that was diagnosed with brain cancer, terminal brain cancer, in 2007. But he had a belief that he could fight it and overcome it. And he has completed the Ride to Conquer Cancer 10 times. That girl right there in the middle, that's Macy, his daughter. He was on the show last year. And they completed the ride together for the first time. He had a choice, give up or die, or survive and thrive. And he showed me what it means to overcome adversity. I think of Rumana Manzoor, who we recently had on the show, a blinded survivor of domestic abuse, a horrific attack in 2011. She could have gone down a dark path, but instead, she overcame adversity. And she used her voice to help people break out of the cycle of abuse. 7 years later, she got called to the bar, and she now works for the Department of Justice in Vancouver. And I also think of the Tree Living, Sandy and Jim Tree Living, when they came on this show, and they were champions of a campaign for mental health awareness. Sandy talked about schizophrenia in her family, and I will always remember Jim being so raw and so candid, talking about losing his nephew at the age of 16 due to mental health issues. But they used this opportunity to help others overcome overwhelming circumstances. These conversations and all the conversations that were had on this show taught me one very important thing, that if you believe in an idea, you have the potential to be productively defiant. Because if we lean in with our conversations, and we just take that moment to learn and to listen to each other, adversity can and will be your advantage in life. And it is the greatest lesson I take away from this privilege of working on this platform. So to the guests that joined us and had the courage to share their story, I thank you for showing up here, and I thank you for trusting us and trusting me to help share your very personal experiences. To the hosts, current and past, yes, there have been a lot of faces on the show over the years. You are all brilliant, and I appreciate you pushing me to raise my game here in this role. To the entire staff here at BT and City TV, so many hard workers that you don't get the chance to see every morning. This show doesn't exist without them. So I want to take this opportunity to thank everyone here and this station for allowing me to pursue this passion for such a long time in one place. And finally, to you, the viewer, the words you have shared, the specific messages you have sent me really reminded me of what we were able to accomplish in this decade. And for every single one of you that said to me, hey man, I love breakfast television because I feel like I know you guys, I want you to know that is the most rewarding compliment I could have ever asked for, because when I came into this role, it wasn't just to share information. I wanted to share a piece of myself so we could make this experience personal and hopefully make your morning just a little brighter. So as I reflect on all of these amazing moments and all of these amazing messages, I have nothing but gratitude in my heart for this opportunity. And many of you have asked, hey, what's next? That has yet to be determined, but I'll tell you this, what's happening right now. And I got a beautiful, beautiful family at home that I'm going to enjoy and embrace. And I'll tell you this, the next time our paths cross, it will be a powerful conversation. But I just want you to know I appreciate every piece of information, every story, every message you have sent my way. I am utterly grateful, and I just want to say thank you for the experience of a lifetime right here on Breakfast Television.